It's a shot session.
You're putting your money, investing into the insurance policy, and that's accumulating the profit from there. And then after a certain amount of time, you generate, and then you're able to pick and pull.
Pretty much. So, I legally I can't say the word investing because I'm not a finance person.
Okay,
But
yeah,
I will say overfund and contribute because you have that ability to contribute.
Okay.
Because the flip side of it is the market may not perform as best as we anticipate. That happens. But there are consumer protection laws in place based upon the policy that you have that will tell you, hey, even if the market tanks, this policy is going to protect your overfunding by X amount of percent, meaning you don't lose any money.
Right.
So that's why I don't say investing. But to your point, yes. So for example, I had a gentleman who had a policy that I signed up 5 years ago, and I got a notification. It was for an IUL that we signed him up for, but I got a notification that he was about to cancel his policy. He wanted to cancel it. Well, first thing I thought of was, okay, and I'll be transparent, it doesn't affect my commission. After 5 years, it doesn't affect me. But I just wanted him to be aware. I called him up, I said, hey man, what's going on? Why did you want to cancel your policy?
Right.
And he said, man, I got some bills going on, I'm having some car issues, and I don't have any money to keep this policy going. I said, well, before you do that, let's call the carrier to see how much cash value you have accumulated over 5 years.
Wow.
So when we call, I let him talk to him because legally I can't talk to him.
Right.
But he revealed to me that after 5 years, he forgot that he was putting contributing into it.
Right.
Man had $7,500 in the cash value available for him. And the beautiful part about that is that a lot of these carriers, what they'll do is, if you don't have the funds to take it out of your own policy every month, they'll take whatever your premium is out of your cash value until you get back on your feet. So he didn't have to cancel it.
They could have just kept.
They just took it. He spoke to the department and they said, listen, until you get back on your feet,
Right.
we'll just take your premium of, I think it was like $80, $90 a month. We'll take that out of the cash value and then you can put that back whenever you get back on your feet.
So, man, had he canceled, he would have never got that $7,500
It would have took a while.
for them to give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because, I'm glad you asked that. Because just because it's in your accumulation value, that does not mean that is your surrender value. See, the surrender value represents what you have when you cancel the policy.
Okay.
They take money off of that because that's just how it does.
Right.
But as long as you have the policy with the intention to keep it going, and you have that accumulation, well, you can borrow up to $7,500 or withdraw up to $7,500. And I tell folks, borrow the money from yourself because why? If you withdraw Uncle Sam or the Internal Revenue Service, it's going to count that as income based on the interest that it made.
Wow.
And so at the end, you may say, oh, I only made this amount of money in taxes. No, you didn't. They added that, whatever you took out.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. So how long have you been doing this for?
I've been licensed for 8 years. 8 years this year.
It's a shot session.